So the city's top prosecutor says she didn't take the case or the decision to drop the charges lightly. Marilyn Mosby has been under fire since she announced the charges more than a year ago. And today we sat down to talk about her decision.
This was not an easy decision. As a mother, you know, I'm a fighter. And if it were your child, you would want somebody to fight for you.
In the end, Marilyn Mosby says it was a battle her office couldn't win. And that became crystal clear after Judge Barry Williams acquitted several of the officers from the bench.
Tried this case when we tried Officer Porter. You know, this was before 12 Baltimore City jurors. Some of them believed he was guilty, some of them did not. He's going to take the evidence and he's going to believe what he wants to believe. That's his right to do so. So he didn't agree with the state's case, and he's well within his right not to.
To critics who accused her of a rush to judgment of the officers,
we affirmed the legitimacy of our prosecution as we survived 13 motions for dismissal and prevailed in 135 motions. So what I say to the critics is it's absolutely absurd for them to think that the legitimacy of this prosecution was anything but legal.
Despite the outcome, Mosby believes her office made the right call to prosecute the officers, but she doesn't believe her office got the cooperation from the entire police department, even accusing some of hindering her investigation.
We work very well with the police department, and these cases were not an indictment on the entire police department. Even the investigation was not an indictment on the entire police department. There were certain individuals within the police department that were looking to disprove the state's case. So I am not anti-police, and that's what I made clear. I'm anti-police brutality. This is not and should not affect our relationship, because in the end, what I've learned is that it's not just police officers where they shouldn't police themselves. It's any profession. The police officers are like a brotherhood, right? If I was prosecuting my brother, I would have to recuse myself.
Fraternal Order of Police spokesman Gene Ryan says the nightmare that began May 1st, 2015, when the 6 officers were criminally charged, is finally over. Mosby says it will never be over for Freddie Gray's family. While her loss can be compared to that of a family member, Mosby says the past 14 months have been tough.
I've gotten numerous racist hate mail and death threats, but one of the reasons why I brought the press conference to the community was because I wanted to remind people that this is not about Marilyn Mosby. As much as the media has, you know, attacked me and my credibility and tried to make it about me, this has never been about me. This has always been about a 25-year-old man who ran from the police, and that decision turned out to be a fatal decision.
If she could change one thing,
I would, in the first, because this case happened within my first 5 months in office, I would have focused on trying to develop an independent investigation agency to work with when it comes to police-involved deaths and shootings.
Looking back, Mosby says some good has come from this tragedy.
The officers are now required to secure prisoners and to seatbelt them. When somebody asks for medical attention, officers are now required and it's mandatory for them to call a medic.
But Marilyn Mosby says there's still work to be done in Baltimore and beyond.
It's time for systemic reform, and it's not just in Baltimore City, but it's all across the country. How are we dealing and handling these cases when it comes to police officers? That's what I said about, you know, now it's time to take up the issue, and now it's time for national reform.
Now, I asked Marilyn Mosby if she was worried about this case defining her time in office or maybe impacting her re-election in 2 years. She told me that right now she's more focused on fighting for victims in Baltimore City and working for reforms to the justice system. Mosby hopes Baltimore can be a model for the rest of the country.